And just so you know, I am, still alive. And, whoa, how does he do that? Alright, welcome back to the Extraordinary Times. Yeah, you just got me today again, sorry. Diving into the first story, Olympic news. Like I said, we're going to be covering this for a while. If you've been paying attention to the medals at all, which I kind of have, I know the U.S. is on top, at least last I checked, with China close second, and third place just keeps switching around randomly from, Italy to Japan to currently Russia, I think, as of filming this. While she finds these emails which have been sent to Russia as of filming. According to defectors and inside sources, there may be a really good reason why the winners of medals from North Korea are promised refrigerators and cars, stuff like that. Things that normal Olympic athletes would probably already have from other countries. But come on, this is North Korea. And the losers face the threat of labor camps. So, yeah, I think that'd be pretty good motivation if it was me. Probably get me to lose a little bit, but also probably in the wrong way. If we can get any proof behind this, North Korea's probably not going to be in good shape. And our next story, throwback to the whole Chick-fil-A thing. This whole thing's been about the gay marriage for one side, and it's been about free speech for the other. Just protests all over the place. A lesbian couple down in Atlanta who have invited Chick-fil-A CEO Dan Cathy to have dinner with them and their family. This is the type of protest that I think needs to happen. Sit down, having a nice conversation, having a clear discussion between two sides over a nice dinner. I mean, what better way to do it? Not the whole spray painting and vandalism and just violent protests that we're seeing yesterday and today, which, by the way, is happening now. There's more than just the kiss-ins going on, unfortunately. I want to emphasize this, just to show that there can be good discussions in this whole problem. Please keep doing more of this. And our next story involves a land speed record being broken. Not at the Olympics, as you might think, nor out on a salt flats in the middle of nowhere, but in a zoo. This land speed record is set by the fastest cheetah on Earth. Sarah from the Cincinnati Zoo has run the 100-meter dash in about 5.95 seconds. Holy crap. Now, just to put this in a little bit of perspective, Usain Bolt, the fastest human alive, runs the same distance in 9.58 seconds. Holy crap. I just wish I could see it. There's a video down in the link below. I haven't actually watched it yet. I've been a little busy today. Sorry, but it looks awesome. She's amazing animals that really need to be protected and studied just simply because fastest land animals. I mean, come on. How can you not like that? Alright, well, I know I've been getting a little depressing recently with predictions of calamity and downfall and stuff like that. Well, I'm not the only one, and that's one of the reasons why I talk about this is actually on something rather mainstream. There's an ecologist out there by the name of Peter Turchin who has put together a model of history, and he's found that roughly every 50 years since at least the Civil War, and possibly even before, there has been violent and ridiculous unrest in the United States. And we're about to hit that point again, coming in 2020. If you look at it, the pattern is really starting to hold. Things aren't looking too good right now, so be prepared. Get a food storage, something to protect yourself with, have plans for this kind of stuff, and realize history repeats itself because, well, we just don't listen to it around here in the United States. Speaking of the economy, the jobless rates has been put out for July now. Once again, the White House has said, don't look too closely at it, but yeah, we're going to look closely at it this time. It's sitting at about 8.254%, so roughly 8.3%. That's not good. It's been sitting at about 8-something% for about 40 months now. And, even though we keep getting jobs, the job creation goes up about 100,000 every month, that's only been able to make it keep even. Now, this means it probably won't be going into another recession, hopefully, but we can't sustain this. The actual jobless rate is probably around 11-12%. average across the country. That means in some points it's even higher, up into 25%, like it is in Spain. And they're obviously not doing too well. No, the elections are coming up, and vote for who you think will be the best one to take care of all this, because we're going down the drain. Just please don't freak out and be an idiot like this next guy from New York. Has probably faked his own death. Went out swimming with his son, and the son returns and says he went out into the ocean and never returned. Well, a little bit later, after his wife has been mourning for him a while, she finds these emails that have been sent to her son from her late husband, depicting how he would fake his own death, a lot of different details about how his son should contact him to get the insurance money that he tripled over the last few months. The main thing for me here is in the emails he's talking to his son about, you should only use a certain phone at a certain time of day and in a certain way. If you're going to be thinking that much through, do you know how much less secure email is? You know how much it has to go through? Someone's going to find this. So, one, you're stupid for faking your own death because, people get caught from that a lot faster nowadays than back in, say, the 1920s. And two, you made it even easier by using the emails. I don't care how much debt you're in. This is not the way to solve things. You've caused so much pain and heartache to so many people. Raymond Roth, I hope you get caught and charged. And our last story of the day, speaking of idiots. Well, if you didn't know, the United States has a nuclear facility. Just one for storing uranium. That is over in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. They have a warehouse there nicknamed Y-12. Been there since World War II. And, anti-nuclear people tend to not like this place. And recently, protesters, anti-nuclear activists, whatever you want to call them, including an 82-year-old nun, got past security and painted anti-nuclear slogans on the wall and splashed what they called actual human blood all over the place, and were eventually caught by censors and stuff. But a couple things come out of this for me. They got past security, they clipped right through it and got right next to the walls of the uranium, active uranium. If they can do it, what about other people? Not only that, this security is actually a contractor. We have a military. Why do we need a contractor to guard some of the most dangerous weaponry in the United States? And an 82-year-old nun got past it. Sure, they caught him before they got past the walls or whatever, but don't you think maybe we need a little bit better security than just a metal fence? Maybe like an electric fence? Something? I don't know. Like I said before, the world's going heck in a handbasket. Don't worry about it. Don't be afraid. That's the main thing, though. Don't be scared. One of the main things, keep your head about you at all times. Always have a plan. And always realize you're going to have to kind of fudge those plans a bit on the way through. Either way, I'm AJ. These are extraordinary times. Jeremy will probably be back Monday. He's getting a little bit better today. That's why he was able to even sit up and be in front of the camera. So, yay for that. Anyway, if you like this, like it here, favorite over here, subscribe up there to see Jeremy next week. Share us with your friends, please. I forgot to say this past couple days, but please share us around. That's how we are able to continue doing what we're doing, and it just makes us feel good all together. Anyway, as we always say, be aware. We're going down the drain. With his son or whatever, I think. Hopefully. That's not good.